Back in 2021, nobody felt like a cheeky cousin to John Wick. Blood-soaked, darkly funny, and surprisingly stylish. It gave us Hutch Mansell, played by Bob Odenkirk, a man who looked like the ultimate suburban dad but carried the instincts of a trained killer. That contrast, mild-mannered family guy on the outside, assassin on the inside, was what made it such a refreshing bolt in the action genre. Now, Nobody 2 arrives with one clear mission. Give us more of that same brutal playground just with a few new toys to smash. And under the direction of Timo Tjahjanto, the sequel embraces that brief with confidence. The setting this time, an amusement park, bright lights, cheerful music, stuffed toys hanging on the walls. And then, of course, bone-crunching violence erupting around every corner. It's not exactly a brand new idea, but it works. The contrast of childlike nostalgia against grisly brutality is both funny and unsettling, and it allows for some truly inventive stunt choreography. At the heart of it all is Bob Odenkirk. And let's be honest, he's the reason we're here. Once again, he sells Hutch as both the weary dad trying to carve out family memories and the lethal professional who can dismantle a dozen enemies with improvised weapons. Odenkirk leans into the physicality, the bruises, the sweat, and the comic timing. Those rueful little expressions he makes between punches, that's what makes Hutch oddly sympathetic. He's not a superhero, he's a man who can't quite escape the life he left behind. This time around, the supporting cast has more to chew on. Connie Nielsen, as Becca, finally gets to step into the spotlight. The chemistry with Odenkirk gives the film more warmth than the first one ever managed. RZA as Cousin Harry and Christopher Lloyd as Hutch's delightfully unhinged father return to add family flavor and some unexpected humor. These side characters remind us that Hutch's life isn't just about bloodshed. There's a family unit here, and the sequel does a better job of acknowledging it. But, and it's a big but, not everything lands. Sharon Stone plays Lendina, the central villain, and here's where the movie stumbles. Instead of being written as a layered, menacing foil, she's presented like a cartoon villain. Slicked back hair, black shades, sharp outfits, but very little substance. It feels like a missed opportunity. Stone has proven time and again that she can play dangerously complex characters. Think Catherine Trammell in Basic Instinct. Here though, the script reduces her to a stylish cipher, more aesthetic than menace. It's frustrating to see such talent flattened into a one-note performance. Tonally, Nobody 2 leans heavily into spectacle. The action? Loud, clever, and consistently entertaining. The fight design? Sharp, chaotic, and often exhilarating. But when the movie tries to inject deeper emotion or meaningful stakes, it wobbles. Conflicts that should feel dramatic often skim the surface instead. In other words, the film shines brightest when it embraces pure chaos, but falters when it slows down and pretends to be something deeper. Still, let's be fair, this sequel knows exactly what it is. It's not ambitious, it's not trying to reinvent the genre. Instead, it doubles down on its strengths. Kinetic set pieces, inventive use of location, and a surprisingly charismatic Bob Odenkirk. The script by Derek Kolstad and Aaron Rabin moves at a brisk pace, keeping things lean, but it sacrifices deeper character work for momentum. So, is Nobody 2 worth your time? If you loved the first movie for its bruising choreography and darkly comic tone, then absolutely, you'll get your money's worth in sheer spectacle and Odenkirk's unexpected star power. But if you were hoping for richer drama, deeper villains, or a truly fresh take on the revenge action formula, this one might leave you wanting. In the end, Nobody 2 is an unapologetic action sequel. Confident, violent, entertaining, not groundbreaking, but definitely fun. It's a reminder that sometimes audiences don't want reinvention. They just want more mayhem, and Hutch Mansell delivers that in spades.